Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Laravel Restaurant Management project. And in the previous tutorial, we showed all the food menu data from this database. So in this tutorial, we are going to have a delete option in the admin dashboard so that the admin can delete all those data. Okay, so let's first log into admin. Just click login. Let's give the username and password. Click login. So over here you can see a option over here, food menu, and if we click it, we can see those input field. Actually from where this is where we are uploading all those data. And what we are going to do is that we are going to have a table over here, and inside this table we will have all the table data, and we will also have a delete button over here. And if we click delete, the data, specific data, will be deleted. Okay, so let's go to this table menu blade, which is actually this one, food menu. Over here you can see. So over here we are going to create a table. So we are going to have this table inside a div. So I will give a div just after this in form. So we'll just say over here div after this form. So inside this div we'll set table, and a table has a row, right? So tr means table row, and inside this tr will have some th means table header. So first one will be, let's say, food name, and we have a total of 4 entry over here: title, price, image, and description. So we'll say th 4 times. Let me just copy this th and paste it 2 times. So over here we will say price, after this description, and the last one will be image. Okay, so if we save it and refresh over here, we are able to see food name, price, description, and image. So we are going to just add a little css over here. So we'll say style, and we'll say padding, it will be 30 px. So let me just copy it, Ctrl C, and I'll just paste it after every th. Ctrl V, Ctrl S, and we will also say inside this table we will say bg color, let's say it will be black. Ctrl S, and let's refresh. So here you can see we have a padding 30 px, and bg color is black. Okay, the table color is black. So let's just add some random data over here. So let's say tr, inside this tr we will say td. Let's just copy it and paste it 4 times. Let's say just random things over here. Okay, let's save it, Ctrl S, and refresh. Okay, so okay, let's do a little bit more css. Inside this tr we'll say align center. Ctrl S, and let's refresh. Okay, everything is in the center. Okay, so now we are going to do is that we are going to show all those data over here. Okay, so this is really simple. So this food menu view actually coming from admin controller. Okay, so over here you can see food menu, we are returning this view. So we are just going to declare a data over here, variable over here. You can declare any variable you want. We will saying it $data is equal to, we need to say the table name, which is food. I'll just show you again. Here you can see our table name is food, and we'll just call all the data. So we'll just say all. Okay, so now we have all the data from food table is in this variable. So we'll just say over here comma compact, then we'll say double quotation, and inside it we'll just say data. Okay, so let's save it, and we already add the food model over here. Okay, so we don't have to do it again. So let's save it, and now we will go to food menu, and over here before this tr, this data tr, we will say at the rate of for each dollar data as dollar data. Okay, and this for each will int over here, so we'll say int for each. Okay, so this dollar data actually coming from admin controller from here. Okay, so over here now we just need to make a little bit changes. So over here we'll say 2 second bracket, and inside it we'll say dollar data, then we'll set this arrow sign, and we just need to say those data name over here. So we need to say write it exactly like this. So first one is title, so we'll say title, and thus let me just clear all of them, and we'll again say second bracket, and inside it we'll say dollar data arrow sign. The second one actually was price, and the third one is let me just copy it, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and the third one was description. Okay, and the fourth one is actually image, but we'll just edit later. Let's just save it, and let's refresh over here, and let's see how it looks. Okay, we can get all the data from our database. Okay, now we'll add the image. Now for adding image, uh, first of all we just need to say img image tag. Okay, now inside this src we need to add the image. Now we saved our image inside actually I'll show you inside this food image folder, right? So we need to say over here slash food image, then again slash, then we need to say dollar data image. Okay, so let's save it, Ctrl S. I think everything is okay. So now if we refresh, here you can see that we can see the images of those data. Okay, so right now we will add another option over here which will be called action, and actually we will be able to delete the data if we click over here. Okay, but before that let me just resize the image. It's too big actually, so let's say height will be 200 and width will be 200 as well. Okay, so let's save it, Ctrl S, and let's refresh. Okay, this looks fine. Now let's add another th over here, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Over here we'll say action. Okay, so now we'll add another td over here. td means table data, it will be delete. Okay, now this delete will be inside the anchor tag, and we'll add a href over here. So if we save it and if we refresh, we can see a action over here. Okay, we have a delete button over here. So if we click this delete, it will delete this data. So for this we need to mention a route over here, route or URL. So for this we just need to give second bracket, and inside it we'll say URL, then first bracket, then we need to give a single quotation. single quotation, and inside it we need to say a name. Let's say delete, 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 let's say delete menu. Then we need to say comma, sorry, after this comma, dollar data id. Okay, so what it will do, it will call this delete menu route with the specific id, and it means if we click this, it will call the route with this data's id. Okay, so we need to right now create this url. So let's go to web.php, and we'll just copy this route, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and over here we'll just say delete food menu, which, sorry, let me check what was the, sorry, delete menu only, delete menu, and we need to give a name. So let's say delete menu. So let's save it, but before that we need to pass the id over here. So we need to say over here id. Okay, so if someone click the delete option, it will send the id to our web.php over here. Okay, then we need to go to admin controller and create this delete menu function. So let's go to admin controller, and let me just say over here public function delete menu, and inside it we need to say $id, which will actually send from here. This id will be sent to our over here. Now we will say to second bracket, and inside it we will declare a variable $data is equal to, we will say, sorry, not user, food, which was our database name. Then we will say find id, $id. So it will find the specific id. So let me just explain you again. If someone click this sandwich, then it will find the id, which is id2, and then delete this data. Okay, so we will say $data arrow delete. Okay, so it will delete the data, and we will just return the view, return redirect back. Okay, so let's save it, Ctrl S. Let's refresh over here. Okay, there is error, return redirect. So the error is actually I return return redirect back. Okay, so let's again refresh. Okay, now here you can see a sandwich picture over here, and we'll just delete it. So if we just click delete, it should be deleted. Okay, here you can see that the sandwich is deleted. Okay, so let me just refresh in the database. So here you can see that there is no sandwich. Okay, so if we now log out from here, and I'll show you the user page, there will be no sandwich image or detail over here. Here you can see there is no sandwich. Okay, so that's all for this tutorial, and in the next tutorial I will show you how you can update all those data of this food menu. Like you can update that name or the title, name or the description or the price. Okay, or you can also change the images as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll meet you in the next tutorial. And if you have any problem or any error, then let me know in the comment section. I will surely reply back. And thanks again for watching.